Hello and welcome to Atomic Cricket Podcast. I'm Chiranandan Srinath, your host for this week. I have with me Maitreya, my co-host, Vijay Lokapalli sir, and our guest appearance, Neil, who's making the second appearance on this show. Glad to have you, boy, here. And we are
Hello.
back after 4 months. 4 months is a long wait, and we are here to talk about India-Pakistan rivalry in the T20 World Cup and India matches in T20 World Cup and everything else in the cricketing world. Vijay sir, nice to see you. In 4 months, I think I would have called you literally 25 times, and there was not even one situation where you picked up the
I
call.
know. It just when I returned the call, you were in classes. But it's great to meet you all here on this lovely platform. Maitre has grown. He's lost that chubby look now, and Akash, of course, is hiding behind this image. And Neil also is looking very bright. He's been busy preparing for his exam. Now, of course, he's having vacations at the right time to watch the World Cup. And it's good to see you, Chiru. We did speak a couple of times, but it's good to have you on this platform and get our podcast back at the right time, just ahead of the World Cup. So let me do some moderation. I'll go to Neil first. Neil, how has it been, and what are your expectations from this World Cup, especially the Indian team?
Yeah, it's been good. I think our squad selection has been excellent, and though Jasprit Bumrah has gotten injured, Shami will be a good replacement for him. And since he has experience on Australian pitches and those conditions, it will be very valuable to the team, especially to some of the newer players who are on their first tour to Australia. So yeah, it should be interesting, and I think the Indian team should at least reach the semi-finals.
Good. Maitri, do you agree with Neil, or you have different views?
Yes, I surely agree with him because if you see the Indian team is really good, even though Bumrah is not there as you said, but reaching the semi-finals is a must for this team. And I personally wish India wins this time because it's been a long time since India's won. So I personally wish India wins this time.
And Chiru, your favorite bowler is not here, Bumrah.
Yes, but I had some kind of opinion on this because people start saying, whoa, just because Bumrah is not there, how do you say that this team is not a good team, good enough good enough in terms of bowling? We have Arshal Patel, we have Bhuvaneshwar Kumar, we have seen Mohammad Shami the other day how he bowled the last over. So it's like, it's not about one man's game. This is cricket. This is a team sport where all the 11 individuals play for the team, and there are enough talent, young talent, experienced players in the team, in the squad, and I believe we can do it. And we have Rohit Sharma, who's a brilliant captain. We have Surya Kumar Yadav, who's in his prime form, and then we have Virat Kohli, who's triple back in his form. So I believe we can go far and even actually to go on and win this cup because 15 years is a long wait, and I think we must break the jinx and win this time.
Neil, what do you think about this India-Pakistan match? Do you think it is the best cricket match on this planet?
Uh, yeah, probably. And the great thing about the match is that I can like get up early and watch TV in the morning. That's like the best, and watch the match, have some interesting action, and just enjoy a nice Sunday,
So, what will be
first
your
Sunday of the
matchup?
vacations. So I
Fantastic.
think
Tell
so
me.
I think a few important matchups would be like Babar Azam versus Rohit Sharma, like two of the big openers of the tournament. They are also the captains of the team, so it will be interesting to see what their strategies are on that day. And also, I think Surya Kumar Yadav and Mohammad Rizwan are an interesting matchup because Surya Kumar has been in some brilliant form, and Rizwan can hit a lot of sixes. And basically, it should be an interesting matchup because both of them are in great form.
Maitre, who would you like? Which bowler would you pick to bowl to Rizwan?
Well, it depends. So, if I feel Bhuvneshwar Kumar in the beginning because Bhuvneshwar Kumar has been really sensational this year. The way the economy is really good. The way he takes wickets, he's swinging the ball. So, I think Bhuvneshwar Kumar to Rizwan, I want to see how it works. And Shami also because we have seen the other day Shami bowled many Yorkers in the last over. He bowled only 1 over in the practice match, and he bowled really well that last over. So I want to see how these two bowlers bowl to Rizwan and how he takes them on.
So, Chiru, what do you make of Surya Kumar Yadav? You think he will be successful on those big grounds of Australia? Because it's one thing to hit in IPL, but playing on big grounds, you'll have to be very careful when you hit those big shots.
Yeah, Surya Kumar Yadav is a player. I mean, we compare him to ABD now. We say he's a Mr. 360, and we have seen how innovative he is, how his shots are, and his shot selection to every ball. He's fearless. He plays well, and yeah, obviously it will be a challenge for him when he plays in Australia because bigger grounds. And the other day we saw David Wies from Namibia getting out, and it resulted in Namibia losing. In any other ground, that would be a six. I mean, Asha Bogler said it, 80-meter is a six. But in Australian grounds where boundaries are very far, anything can happen. And player like Surya Kumar Yadav, who always deals in sixes, boundaries, he should be careful and he knows, I mean, obviously he'll be aware of the fact that the grounds are big and he must be training for that. I mean, Virat Kohli, he has scored a lot of runs in Australia because he's a stroke maker and he finds out gaps because of the large ground. A lot of gap come in between two fielders and he's able to find the gap and drive the bowlers wherever he wants to. So if Surya Kumar Yadav can keep in mind all these things and play, then it will be good for us.
And Neil, who is your wicket keeper, Rishabh Pant or Dinesh Karthik? Or we can accommodate both of them?
That is a tough choice because Rishabh Pant has been to Australia before, and last time he was sensational at the Gabba, and in the Test series he almost single-handedly won it for us. But that was in the Test matches, and in the last year his T20 batting hasn't been so great. Whereas Dinesh Karthik, starting from the IPL, has had a run of good scores. So I think whoever the team picks, it will be good because both have been good in the past few years. So I think it will be interesting to see who gets picked.
Maitre, your views on Hardik Pandya? I think he's going to be very crucial, bowling and then trying to bat deep and he can be used as a finisher. We know that. So, what is your view on Pandya coming back and strengthening India's campaign at the World Cup?
Well, Hardik Pandya is a really good player. If you see from the IPL, the way he led Gujarat Titans to that first title, and then we have seen him bowling very well. In the IPL, he bowled actually very less compared to the matches now. And even when he bowls, he's bowling at different lengths, troubling the batsman. Even in the Asia Cup match, we have seen India versus Pakistan. The way he bowled those short balls and troubled those batsmen. So, and in the batting also, he has been really sensational. He and Dinesh Karthik, the two danger men at the end, finishing for India. So, the batting and bowling as an all-rounder and as a fielder. So I think he's like the all-round package that India needs. India misses Jadeja right now, and I think he's filling the spot exactly.
Chiru, if you have to pick one danger man from the Pakistan team, who will that be?
Sorry, sir, I didn't hear.
One danger man from the Pakistan team.
It would obviously be Mohammad Rizwan because last year, in the T20 World Cup, we saw him batting with Babar Azam and playing well. Even in the Asia Cup, he was so expressive. He was wicket keeper. He came in and he was so expressive. He was appealing for every ball, and it's very emotional when he plays India. And he's a great threat. He can hit you. At a strike rate of 160, 170 consistently over matches. Has done that. So I think Rizwan will be a very dangerous threat to India. And obviously, Shaheen Afridi, I mean, who would forget him? The terror he got us India in the T20 World Cup 2021. Rohit Sharma, KL Rahul, Virat Kohli. I mean, he's a big threat, and we need to play him.
Neil, do you agree with Chiru? Afridi can be a dangerous man if they bowl first, and Rizwan can bat long and make it difficult for India if the Pakistan team bats first.
Yes, because last year we had seen how Shaheen Afridi started off the India-Pakistan match. We were down 6-2, and then we never got going after that initial hiccup, and then in the end, and then when Pakistan started batting, Mohammad Rizwan and Babar Azam got kicked straight into form, and then just obliterated the entire bowling.
Maitre, I've been reading, that the Pakistan middle order is not is a problem area for Pakistan. So, do you think India will be able to exploit this weakness in the Pakistan ranks?
Yes, sir. I think since it's really known, so the opening of Pakistan is really good. Rizwan and then Babar Azam, and but the middle order, as you said, is really unstable because the opening partnership has been really good, and the middle order doesn't get that much exposure. So I think if India gets the early wickets, if Bhuvneshwar Kumar and the other bowler in the power play gets those early wickets, and then the spinners in the middle over can trouble the middle order, then I think it will be a really good advantage for the Indians. And since they're not they have not seen much of the Indian bowling, and the Indians also really good bowling. If you see, we have Ashwin, we have Akshar Patel as spinners, and then Mohammad Shami is there, and Bhuvneshwar Kumar. So I think India has a variety of bowlers, and we should take the correct combinations for the match. And the Pakistan middle over, I think during the middle overs and the middle batsmen, I think we can easily overcome them.
Chiru, I'm tempted to play R. Ashwin in the first match against Pakistan. You don't have to agree with me necessarily. You think Ashwin can be played in that game against Pakistan? Is there a place for him?
Well, I personally think, playing Akshar Patel over Ashwin. I prefer playing Akshar Patel over Ashwin. Now, that's my own personal
Yes,
opinion.
yes, yes.
No, because Akshar has done well in the South African series and series before it previously. So I think I don't know, but maybe Akshar Patel over Ashwin.
And Neil, nobody's talking about Yuzvendra Chahal. I mean, he's one of the most experienced bowlers in this team, and he has always got us breakthroughs. And again, he'll be very difficult to be hit on those big Australian grounds. So, do you think there is a place for Chahal? Would you, if you are the captain, will you play him?
No, I do not think I would play him because over the last year his form in the IPL wasn't great, and then just his economy was really dipping, and his variations they weren't really working against the batters. And I think even though Australia has big grounds, so if a batter hits it up in the air, then there are big chances of a wicket. But I don't think Chahal can make the team. I think,
Uh,
and also one more thing that does not work in Chahal's favor is that he cannot really bat, whereas Akshar Patel and Ashwin can do a little bit of batting at the end of the batting orders. So, like a little bit of help there, and that is why Chahal would be missing out. Yeah.
If I can interrupt
Maitre,
for a while,
yes,
sir,
yes, come,
just
come.
for a while. Maitreya had just posted an Instagram story where Yuzvendra Chahal had over some odd runs in under 19 cricket, and he even hit a century. Maitreya, you might know about it. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, I read a story actually on Instagram that it said that Chahal is actually a good batter at the lower order, and he has hit about 1,000 runs, I say, in the first class cricket. So even I didn't know. I was really shocked about this. And in a match, it also said that he finished the game for his team. I think Haryana. He finished the game when there was a collapse of wickets. It was like 90 for six, and then he hit 50 and he finished the game for them. So Even it was a fact, and I didn't know that. So I think Chahal can bat, only that we haven't seen it or we don't know it yet.
But Maitri, how important is Virat Kohli's form now? I mean, he had struggled, we know, for a long time, and now he's back enjoying his cricket, playing those shots which he's known for. And Australia, he loves batting there on Australian pitches. So you think he'll be an important batsman? How
Yeah,
important?
so I think so I think Virat Kohli's form is really important because as we have seen, it's not just in a T20 game. It's not like about scoring a 50 or a 100. It's about whatever you do. You score 20 or 30, you do it quickly and then go. So I think Virat Kohli, after if the openers Rohit Sharma and KL Rahul give a very good start, an awesome start, and then Virat Kohli should immediately come and take it from there, and whatever runs he score, either it be 40, 50 runs, if it's with a very good strike rate, I think that will be very helpful for the team. So we should see the kind of form where he's ready to start attacking from the very first ball itself, and not take too much time in getting adjusted. So if Virat Kohli is like an aggressive player right now, then I think it will be very helpful for India.
Chiru, Shami has come in only because Bumrah was injured, right? So don't you think he should have been there initially? I mean, right from the beginning, he's one of our most experienced bowler, and he's quick, and his kind of bowling will suit on the Australian pitches.
Yeah, he was named as a backup player when the squad was selected, and then unfortunately we lost on Bumrah, and then we had Shami getting COVID, and it was a long wait for him. He recovered and then he came back. Obviously, he should have played the series that happened previously, the South African series, before whatever was before it, because Shami is one person who can play all three formats, bowl well in all three formats, and he knows where exactly to adapt to those conditions. Be it in Australia, he's done it. In England, he's done it. The test series we have seen, he was a bit unlucky there. He couldn't get many wickets, but those balls that he was bowling. I mean, Shami is actually a player who can play all three formats at any venues, any pitch you offer him. He's quick enough and he'll get you those wickets. He can swing the ball either ways. So I think Shami should have been included. No problem, but he's in there, and I think he will be our main bowler after Bhuvneshwar, or equally, or something like that.
Right, right. And Neil, what before we wind up? I mean, this is probably the last round of questions. What do you think is India's strong point? Is it batting? Is it bowling? Because India is an average fielding team. I mean, you can't say India is a very good fielding team, but what will be India's strong point when it takes on Pakistan?
I think our strong point will be our batting. So I think if we do win the toss, then we should elect to bowl first, so that we have a specified target to chase at. Virat Kohli is very good at chasing. It is yet to be seen whether he will rediscover his form, which he had a few years ago. But I think our openers will need to fire, and Surya Kumar, in his current form, he can win India matches almost single-handedly. So I
Yes,
think batting
Maitreya.
is our big strength.
Okay, Maitreya, what is your take of India's strong point?
Well, looking at the past few series, I can say India's batting is a strong point because we have been putting up very good totals, but only our bowling is a matter of concern because either we go and win by a very small margin or we lose a game at the very end. But in some of the matches we have handled it very well. So the bowling is just a bit concerned, but I think the batting, even if one of the openers is out or sometimes both are performing, other batsmen are there, and then we have good finishers also. So I mostly feel India's batting is more dominant than the bowling, and India's bowling is where it has to improve.
What about you, Chiru? Final word on India. What is India's strong point, and where you think it should improve as the tournament progresses?
Yeah, bowling obviously, because yeah, we do have bowlers, and as I said when the show started, that we have Shami, we have Harshal Patel and all the stuff, but still there is some room for improvement, and they can do better. I mean, we haven't played any match yet, and I think they will do well. And the strong point, I wouldn't say batting or fielding or bowling. I think the mindset, which they're going into, because Rahul Dravid is there. He is very experimental in nature, and is done so many changes to the team. He has evolved this team under Rohit Sharma's captaincy. He has given youngsters chances, and he has backed up Harshal Patel. Arshdeep Singh, who was trolled for dropping a catch in India versus Pakistan Asia Cup. People trolled him like hell, but the team management kept backing him up, and the mindset of the Indian team is different. And I think because of that mindset, we will win this cup. That's what I feel, sir.
Neil, Arshdeep as a bowler in the death overs.
Yes, I think he could do well in the death overs. He and Shami could make a very good combination in the death overs. Basically, Arshdeep will have to use his variations more carefully there. There is a lot of bounce on Australian wickets, and the stock ball Yorker, which is used in the death overs, he's very good at that. But I think the odd bouncer would also be very helpful. And Shami is also a very skilled operator, so I think it will be interesting to see how it shapes up.
And Maitre, I would like Bhuvneshwar to bowl the death over. What do you think? Or you're happy with Shami and Arshdeep?
Actually, personally, I'm fine with Shami and Arshdeep because I mostly feel Bhuvneshwar is really good at the power play, the way he swings the ball. But as we have seen, he's also an experienced death bowler, but I prefer him in the power play.
Okay. Last question to everyone, each of you, Maitri, Chiru, and Neil. I'll ask Chiru first so that these youngsters can think of their game. Which is your most favorite India Pakistan match from a World Cup? It could be a T20 World Cup, it could be an ODI.
Sir, you gave me no time to think.
Okay, think. Maitri, do you think you're prepared for this question? Your favorite World Cup match between India and Pakistan?
Well, it's really tough to say, sir, because
Pick one from your memory, whichever. Okay, I'll come back to you. Neil, do you have anything in mind? Your favorite India-Pakistan match from a World Cup?
You're on mute.
mute. Neil, you are muted.
Oh, sorry. So I think the 2007 T20 World Cup final was one of the best. It was came all down to the wire, and Dhoni used an unexperienced bowler like Joginder Sharma to bowl the last over against Misbah-ul Haq, and it turned out to be good, but it could have easily gone bad because Joginder Sharma had little or no experience, and like the final catch which was taken by Srisant, it was like almost nail biting action.
Yes, Chiru, are you ready with your match?
It's the same, sir. Shame on us that we couldn't actually think, a boy younger than us who has maybe had a little more knowledge than us has picked 2007. Yeah, that was my same. It was the same thought. 2007, the final. How MS Dhoni used Joginder Sharma instead of Harbhajan Singh, and the drama, and first time we winning a World T20 Cup, and since then we have never won any T20 World Cup. We are waiting to win, and it's been 15 years, and I hope we win it this time.
Maitreya, it need not be a T20 match. It can be an ODI World Cup also. So if you're ready with your choice.
as a reminder of the T20 World Cup of 2007 finals, that final is equally really good as compared to the group match that took place in the same year. India, it was tied, and there was a bowl out. So I still remember that. I mean, I watched the highlights, but it was really fascinating to see Uttappa bowl, Harbhajan Singh, and in Pakistan side, no one got a wicket, but Indians, all of them had got a wicket. So I was really fascinated by the decision that Dhoni took to give spinners there. instead of using the fast bowlers during the bowler. So I think that match is equally as good as the finals that took place that year.
I think I would pick the quarterfinal World Cup at Bangalore, where India beat Pakistan. It was a terrific match, and both the teams had some of the best players you can think of, and there was a lot of excitement, and there was a lot of tension also. I mean, every India-Pakistan match is preceded by a lot of tension, but this one in Bangalore was so much, and every Indian player was under pressure. I mean, to win the match, everybody would meet them, greet them, and say, "Jeetna hai match, harna nahi hai." So, to me, I think that was a great match, a great cricket game. So that will remain of course, 2007 World Cup. Yes, I agree with you. But to me personally, that game was very good in terms of quality also. So it's been wonderful. Neil, Maitrey, Chiru, and our dear friend Akash, who's doing all the work from behind the screen. Let us hope we'll get a good game in the World Cup opener for us, India versus Pakistan tomorrow. And we'll come back. We'll meet again, Neil, Maitrey, and Chiru as the tournament progresses once again before Neil goes off to his school duties. You also will be returning to your hostel. So before we all disperse, we'll do one more show.
Okay,
Thank you
sir.
very
Sure.
much.
Thank you, sir. Good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.